Hello and welcome back to the less than well thought out actions of Kazuki and Ryugu. I believe that's the names. Right. Now we've just got two Jinyus Mark 110s in front of us. They're a pretty basic unit. We'll probably be hopping into one of those later on, but against these Shunyos, which is an entire generation ahead of them, there's not much to worry about. Right, they're both armed with MGs, I believe. Yep. Oh god, that's a little hard to navigate. Okay. Right, so who to open up with first? We'll go ahead and get Kazuki into position forward up here. Right, now then, we'll go with this one since he's a little further from Ryugu. And then not only does Ryugu have a better mech, he has a better MG. Right, we'll spread the pain around between the two of them. Good body damage. Alright, now they're probably just gonna retaliate the basic way. Okay, we can't, don't have enough action points to retaliate with the MG, but we can use basic melee, even though we don't have a fist weapon. We've still got hard blow, which is basically, okay, yes. Come right in close enough for me to whack your face off. Not your face. And against this kind of mech, leg damage is kind of negligible. But still, I'll take what I can get. Open fire! Okay, now that the legs are disabled, we can attack with the fist and not worry about hitting the legs anymore. We'll have Ryugu open up on him, work on tearing him down some more. Might take out one of his limbs. Nope. Looks like he's wisely deciding to back off. Good thinking, man. You're smart. You get to live. Alright, that's actually a demonstration of an actual thing in this game, but we won't really be getting into that until later on. And that's not going to end well for you, sir. Right, Kazuki, go ahead and open up with the Fear Fist. Try to go... Right, this is something I need to explain. Melee, in terms of agency, goes second against any ranged combat. So if you try to attack a wanzer with a ranged weapon with melee combat, they'll get to attack first. Which should be bad if your melee arm is fairly weak and they've got a machine gun or shotgun. If I knew it was only going to be 3 minutes, I might have tagged this on to the other part. But oh well. Stage cleared. And another platinum. But we get no money. No mas. Disappointing. No, Ryugu. This is not okay. I believe this is countable as treason. Well, at least he's going to listen. Whatever good that was going to do him. SF? Ah, crud, I've already gotten these guys. Special Forces, that's who they are. Under what charges? Oh, right, the whole treason thing. Okay, maybe you were a bit wise about that, Ryugo. Oh, that's what Irma charges. Not really, no. Even though we're 3-on-2, we could probably outgun your wanzers at this point. Fortunately, Ryugu actually has a bit of a cooler head than Kazuki. Fine, fine, we're bailing out. Oh, only the second part and we're completely under arrest for possible treason. It's only going to go downhill from here, folks. Well, we needed to kick this game off somehow. Asking if you could get Kazuki to calm down, a lot of tragedy could possibly be prevented. Well, we're kind of short on time, unfortunately. We had a great thing with a good dance number a few minutes ago, but unfortunately you didn't give us time to prepare. Dude, it could take you like 5 minutes to just look at the registry. Maybe not even then. Yes, the guy who shares my same last name. Kazuki, yeah, don't complicate the situation. Family relationships should only be complicated behind closed doors. So much dialogue. And it's important that I tell you this right now. This game's not subtle about its exposition, unfortunately. Once we actually get into the political stuff, it is somewhat interesting, though. Although the characters don't really hold it up, unfortunately. Damn it, not again! Please tell me he doesn't have hookers and blow this time. I swear if there is any blood on my car. Yes. Dreadfully sorry about the waste of time. Oddly enough, that guard has a unique portrait. I don't think we ever see him again, though. No, we were just bored and we needed to kick this RPG off properly. And a good rampage is a great way to start. Yeah, you know, your daughter. Yeah, you could have prevented a lot of headaches if someone would just tell him Alyssa was safe. Fine. I got other things to do anyways. Let's go. Nope, Ryugu. He who falls behind gets left behind. Ooh, what's being tested? Do we have a conspiracy going on? The answer to that is indeed maybe. OCU. Crud. Gotta look that up real quick. The Oceania Community Union. Let's see. The OCU mainly consists of Australia, New Zealand, number of countries in Southeast Asia, and some Pacific Islands. They're pretty big in this day and age, actually. One of the more major players, and one of, I believe, if I'm remembering this correctly, 3 out of 4 main powerhouses that are involved in this game's plot. Kazuki needs no help. Kazuki is an old school gamer who likes to play on hardcore mode and yada yada. What is going on over there? Strange flatbeds with tarps? That can only be wanzers. Or mechs. Possibly a Gundam. I guess we're on a military base. Okay, USN. Yeah, we saw those guys in the introduction. They were the guys who were getting robbed. Yeah, oh crap, what does that... United Continental States, there we go. Or... the hell? Okay, yeah, they're pronounced the United Continental States in Front Mission 4, and the Front Mission for DS, even though it's USN. They're kind of mainly the US, only expanded to include South America. And a decent amount of the North and South America is basically the USN. Right, but let's go investigate these wanzers. Sounds like a potential for mayhem. Yes, they tunneled underground. It is the only logical explanation. Ugh, excuse me. In a JRPG involving mechs? No way in heck. It's nothing to worry about. Certainly nothing evil going off. Don't ask questions when there's clearly a conspiracy going on. So long as he stands between you and anything he can attack with violence, you should be perfectly safe. But don't expect him to be any good at negotiations. For as long as it takes for us to get something to shoot at. Not really, no. I can be a glutton for punishment when the feeling strikes me. You know, if you look at it from the right angle, it looks absolutely nothing like Alyssa, you're right. Wow, that's some good eyesight if you can look and see Alyssa in that cockpit. Or maybe these wanzers are bigger than I thought. No, that wouldn't solve the issue. Uh-oh, what's that noise? That did not look friendly. And those are some top-tier wanzers they've got compared to what we've been fighting. No, you just calmly back off. Okay, it's time to get into the nearest available weapon we have, and these two wanzers, which so happen to accommodate our weapon specialties, are perfect for the job. The wanzer Kazuki's using is decent, and yours has some good uses. Although compared to those grapplers they've got, we aren't really going to last too long. Right, now what exactly do we hijack? Alright, Kazuki's got a Zan's Leaf, which is a decent wanzer with some decent things going about it. And let's see. Ryugu's got himself the Kyujin. Again, decent wanzer with some good parts. Right, but now I should probably actually get a look at my first victory. Yeah, defend for 3 turns. We can't possibly take on these guys, so we're just gonna have to focus on surviving. So let's just start moving, everyone together. Okay, there we go. Yeah, Ryugu's wanzer doesn't seem to have them as many moves as a Kazuki's. Fortunately, it should serve us well. We just gotta get between them and Alyssa. Oh boy. Oh, that's bad. Alright. Open fire on that son of a gun! 20 damage, decent, but your arm was almost ripped off in the first turn. Freaking muscle memory from the emulator. Okay. Kazuki, start moving away from that son of a gun. Do you have anything on hand? Some repairs. Your right arm's pretty superfluous on this design, so we don't have to worry. Alright, Kazuki, start standing between them and Alyssa. No, bring out the Odin. I was actually wanting to scan that thing and look it up, but shooting at it also works. And it's getting a little closer to them than I'd like. And riflemen. Yeah, we aren't going to get rifles for a bit, but there's a Wanzer pilot we get who's proficient with them. Oh boy. And she managed to stun that guy. That's nice. He won't be able to move on his next turn. He also wouldn't retaliate if we attacked him, and oh boy. Oh, our first ability! That's perfect! Yeah, that's, I'll actually get into that when we start covering... damn it, arm's blown up. When we start covering Wanzer construction, but there are actually abilities you can unlock depending on the Wanzer components you use. Again, get into that once we actually start getting to modify our Wanzers, because that's not really going to be important to that until then. Alright, so let's actually look at the Wanzers these guys are using. Okay, he's using a grappler M1. That's probably a good... that's a mid-tier melee Wanzers, and the Rexen. That's an accuracy-based Wanzer. I like the Rexen. Alright. Might as well attack. Gets a bit of XP towards your machine gun proficiency. Yeah, actually, there's an idea. Let's go for the Bone Buster on this guy, since he won't be able to retaliate at all. Sucks to be you. We'll use the Odin so we can get a chance to fire first. Doesn't help much, but it makes me feel better. And stage cleared. Free platinum. Yeah, there's not much we could have done in terms of damage against these grapplers and Rexons. Yes, pull back and let us know we, oh boy, the special forces are moving in. And that's a top-tier rifles they've got. We won't see those for at least a good 20 hours, I think. Yeah, don't worry. Actually, should we move? Someone's rescuing our bacon for once? Oh, hey, the rifle guy I mentioned earlier. A strange man wants us to hop into his van, and he's armed with a rifle. Seems legit, and it's a better option than getting arrested for treason again. Let's do it. Yeah, it looks like there's room for 3. Or at least 2 in this van and 1 in with the creeper.